if you're thinking of moving across the country, the biggest obstacle to consider, or the biggest problem to consider, is the cost. The cost of moving a family across the country is astronomical. It's more astronomical than I even thought. And if you look at the cost of renting a truck, right now the lowest price that we found was $2,500 from Penske. The truck was great. It was a 26-foot truck. It got us across the country, but that $2,500 is just for the truck. Nothing else is included. Gas to get from Illinois to northern Arizona, just for the truck, was $150 per day. Lodging for a family of 5 with a dog was a minimum of $150 per day. Food for a family of 5, because carrying a cooler in a packed F-150 and a packed truck was physically impossible, was about $150 a day. So if you even spending money or budgeting to get across the country, it's going to cost you a minimum of $6,000. And we considered it, but we didn't really actualize the cost or realize the cost until all was said and done. So we had budgeted far less for our trip than we spent, and now we're hurting for it. This is not to dissuade or dispel anybody from moving across the country or doing what you want to do, but be prepared for it. If we had budgeted correctly, I don't think we'd be sweating as much as we are now. But we rented our house right before we left. The air conditioning, the HVAC unit on the outside and the inside died on us, so that's $5,000. We've got to paint 2 rooms, so we still have to have 2 rooms painted before our renters move in. That's, call it $1,500. We got to get the house cleaned, another $500. Money goes fast right now, and I think even a strict budget would have been questionable or questioned as we did the move. And we're not in the worst position, but we're also not in the best position. We had planned for something else, and we ended up with what we got. So yeah, this is kind of a cautionary tale, but just beware. If you're moving across the country, it isn't cheap. And we love where we live now, but preparedness and budgeting is key. So if you're gonna move across the country, expect about $6,000 minimum, and be prepared for it. So this is still northern Arizona. Yes, moving across the country was outlandish and outrageously expensive, but this is worth it. And we'll get back to we'll normalize everything. But there's no place on earth that I can think of with this kind of landscape, and if you go 40 miles south, you're going to be in the middle of a desert. This is incredible. Driving in a forest in northern Arizona, and if I go back to Cottonwood, we're going to be literally in a desert. It's pretty incredible if you ask me. This is Happy Jack, by the way. This is not Cottonwood.